Blocky sets are like buses, you know, you don't see any for a while and then suddenly two are being pushed through your letterbox or something. I forget how that analogy goes. Anyway, we have the new Blokees Defender set. Can you believe that? I mean, probably. I've reviewed every Defender set so far and they've all been great. This one, though, is especially exciting because we've got a ton of Japanese Beast Wars characters in there, along with some other firm favourites. Each box contains 12 individual model kits that you assemble yourself. Getting a full box like this means no duplicates. If you buy them individually, it's in the hands of fight. There are 2 special variants of Leo Prime and 2 of Big Convoy. You might get lucky and get one of these shiny lads to replace the standard version, but for me, that almost never happens. They look great in their display box, and I know what you're thinking. Yep, they do look just as good inside the trunk of the haunted tree, or outside the Blair Witch's house. The individual packs make me feel like I'm a tough guy with a pack of cigarettes, but Leo Convoy would not approve of smoking, so I'm going to forget that whole idea. The packages are nice and aerodynamic too. The local weather is rearing its ugly Scotch head. Maybe we should head back inside and assemble these mothers. Okay, Repugnus, do you want to pick out one to start with? Alright, let's get this one open. Inside you get the bag with all the pieces to assemble, and straight away we've got a special edition Nemesis Prime. Big Convoy in lovely edgelord colours. Wonderful. The instructions are still printed on the back of these cards, which I do not like. But at least these little fellas don't really need them. You can snap them all together and work it out in a minute or so. And isn't that a handsome little fella? I like the colour scheme a lot. He's got a lovely big head. That chest deco works a treat. And the tusk motif on the ball joints is so cute. He even has the little missile bays sculpted in, and he can dab up a storm if he wants. We also get the big cannon, which can store on his back, or in hand. And I'd say this sets a very high bar for the rest of the set. All in this tiny scale too. I mean, how tiny? I'd say he's around about 3/4 of a Schleich Ice Tiger. Next up, Magmatron. And who thought we'd ever see the day? A Commander class toy in the main line, and now a tiny lad? Beautiful. I've come to really like this boy over the last few years, so it's nice to see them so lovingly rendered here. All the heads on the shoulders, those wings on the noggin, as well as the honking great shield. It's a lot of fun, and once you get this massive sword involved, you're having a laugh, aren't you? Time to get fabulous with glittering Galvatron, a mid-Megatron to Galvatron transformation deco. I will say, I do love this, but I wouldn't call him glittering. Shiny, crystalline, but glittery not so much. Still, it's a great mould and a fun deco. Props for the ruby red thighs, and that particle cannon looks like a big worm. Classic. Cliffjumper. Now, I like Cliffjumper, but in these type of sets, characters like this can be overshadowed by the heavy hitters. But look at this. Adorable big head. The fact I've got his pants on backwards, the chest sculpt with that cel-shaded look to the windows. A treat. Very cute. And you can store the gun on his back. I'd be delighted if he came around for dinner, and you would be too. Ratchet vehicle drives up, and well, it's Ratchet in the alt mode, isn't it? You know, I've got to say, nice sculpt, but kinda plain. Could have done with some stickers on the side or back windows, but you can forgive it when he opens up like this! See, it's a little sled with this laser, is it? Coming out for the time of our lives. Which means we should probably see what Ratchet here is all about. Again, the classic characters might feel a little dull in comparison, but Ratchet is a favourite character, so back off. I like his wee chubby face here, and of course the gun can go on his back, which is just as well because he's now, well, he's riding himself. You know, one to tell the therapist about for sure. Still, a very nice, versatile little set, and I love it! It's Sludge. The card says to keep it handy and unlock more combos. Are we getting a Volcanicus in our future? I hope not, I hate them. But Sludge is my favourite Dinobot, so who's to complain? Not me when this cutie pie walks in. Articulated jaw, the neck moves, the tail swivels. It's great. Loads of detail. You really can't go wrong with a Dinobot, and, well, they didn't. From a nice old dino to a bad bastard in the shattered glass Grimlock. Backwards pants on or not, it's a lovely deco. Purple and orange? Yes, absolutely. The sword is exceptionally chubby and precious, like me, and it's kinda making me wish I'd picked up that Studio Series release, but I didn't, and I have to live with that shame. Folks, it's Gigastorm. It's easier to simply say that it's a little Triptychon with a nose mohawk, but I'm sure the comments will give you all the information you could ever want. Very endearing little guy here with a mouth laser, fun little arms, cannons on the back. I like this kind of thing, so this thing, I like it. They did a little Beast Wars 2 Galvatron. Look! I absolutely adore this design already. A big pink daft guy. What's not to like? So much detail here. From the head, the chest, the backpack toothy wings, the Gatling gun knees. He's fantastic. He even comes with his big toothbrush for healthy teeth and gums. Perfect. Let's finish off this belter of a set with Leo Convoy. It's a beautiful wee thing. I have a place in my heart for Leo Convoy, so seeing him so well rendered, so small, give it to me. Great chest detail, claws on the arms, the lion head, and of course, lion arse shoulders. I'm happy to see them. And more so, as we have their lion mode. Big fan of the sculpt on the head, and the French fry tail. Nice long legs, the mane is articulated too. Now you're probably wondering, can the head from this transfer to the robot mode? Well yes, as a kind of arm-mounted shield, it works. If you put it on their shoulder, it looks very awkward, but it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, and this is probably me asking for too much here, you cannot put the small head on the large lion. That would have made this toy a 10 out of 10, but as is, 9.5. Another great set from Blokees, folks, truth be told. A few deeper cuts, some classic pals, all with a lot of personality. Oh, and Ratchet came with this Leo Convoy coin that I'll be using down in Tesco tonight. Bye.